That is so nice. Do you actually think that, or are you doing a bit right now?
I'm definitely doing a bit, but I both.
Are they broken?
Hopefully we pick that up on a slow-mo somewhere.
All right. Okay, hang on. All right. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the podcast. My name's Toni. This is Ryan. And you can already hear Viv on the phone. Viv is approving our podcast today.
Viv is a Tafa, Toni and Ryan podcaster from Pullman in Washington. Now, I actually think, Viv, one of the greatest combination of occupations. What do you do for work, Viv?
Well, currently I work at a hot sauce company here in Moscow. I used to work as a cheesemonger at one of the delis in town, but now I just clean houses and such. So
hot sauce
and cheese. All you need is my hot dog.
I know, what a life.
Sorry. Sorry.
Viv, will you approve today's podcast?
I will, yes, of course.
Legend, thank you so much.
Hi, this is Viv from Pullman, Washington, and I approve this podcast.
Welcome to the show. Toni has a revelation, apparently.
No, it's an apology.
Oh.
Really, that's needed.
Another YouTube apology.
Last week, it's a real regret of mine. Last week, we were having a breakfast meeting. And on the day before, you said, should we get a few things in the morning for this meeting? And I was like, oh, that would be awesome. And you said, how about I get a few sausage rolls? And I said, that's so weird.
To have sausage rolls at 9 in the morning.
And I think it is, but I really regret saying that. And since then, I've really felt like a sausage roll.
I went on the record and said that if they're mini sausage rolls,
the size dictates the time of day you could have it.
Where for a breakfast meeting, we're all having some snacks, we're working away. A full sausage roll at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Or even a full sausage roll with other people who don't work with you all the time. You can't go, do you want half of this?
Yeah.
Like if you and I sat down together, I'd be like, oh, do you want half of that? I'm done. Or sometimes if I'm eating something really good, you go, you finished with that? Yeah. And then you eat the rest of it and that's fine.
What is also weird with people you don't work with all the time is getting a whole sausage roll and like looking them in the eyeballs and just going...
So true. Same with eating a banana or like a Super Duper or something. But yeah, so I just want to apologise and just say that I really regret saying that because since then I've really wanted a sausage roll.
Let's get sausage rolls after this.
Yep, amazing.
You sold me. Twist my arm.
Pull my finger.
Now, because you, Toni, between the two of us, actually between everyone here, because they're all fucking... I think when it comes to like ethics and right and wrong and knowing what's best, that we always look up to you because you are the bastion of knowledge and society. True?
That is so nice. Do you actually think that, or are you doing a bit right now?
I'm definitely doing a bit, but I both because there's a...
Are you doing a bit? Yes.
Because we need a judge for this court case.
Does that mean that you're taking back what you said? Is that not really real?
No, I stand by what I said, which was sausage rolls are a good choice.
Good choice.
Anytime.
Yeah, so true.
Now we need a judge for an upcoming to make a decision.
Oh, okay.
So
Judge Judy.
Judge Toni, we've got you some hair.
Oh, hang on. Am I putting this on?
Yep. Now, I also have... You've got...
Sorry, let me just undo my hair.
Toni has slung her hair back and thrown her glasses across the room.
Are they broken?
Oh my God.
I did not, obviously did not mean to do that. I was going to try and be sexy.
And what happens when Judge Toni tries to be sexy?
Should be all business.
Shit gets hurt.
I can't believe that. They really...
Those sunglasses flew.
They're not even sunglasses.
I can't wait for a camera. Hopefully we pick that up on a slow-mo somewhere. There's a couple of GoPros around. Oh, if Charles has got his act together. TVC. That's all right. We'll get to that later. Now, Toni's putting on her judge's wig, which looks very good.
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
You look like Alexander Hamilton.
You do look like Hamilton, whose first name I know. Great. Now, I've got you a choice of gavel. Ooh. Would you like a traditional wooden mallet thing?
Yep.
I also
This is very fancy.
Yep. I also have this one, which doesn't make as good a noise as you would hope, but we'll put it in afterwards. Chicka, chicka. There you go. Or would you like the big bopper? Your choice of gavel, my dear. That was pretty good. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Now, would you like to hear the case that you're presiding over?
Yes. All rise for the Honourable Toni Lodge. I said rise.
I'm wearing tracksuit pants. How embarrassing. I'm wearing white tracksuit pants.
You may be seated. Arise. You may be seated.
Lily's just asked if it smells like burnt toast. Is that the one that you're having a stroke?
Yeah, I'm just going to suck on this a little bit because it needs a bit more juice, I feel.
Something's burning. Is it the hot cross buns?
No, Lily wouldn't let us have some.
But yeah, they're not communal.
Or is the burning toast from next door where they make the fries?
Don't tell me they've got fried.
Okay. Maybe Tony's been hitting the gavel too hard on the thing and it's burning. Now, I think what we'll do is I'll read out the... Okay, it's just don't let it cover your face because of YouTube and you're beautiful. What I think I'll do is...
The wig's slipping off slowly.
The wig is slowly slipping off. I can see it. Ah!
Oh, it's a wig! I didn't want you guys to know.
I think what I'll do, Tony, is I'll read out all three players in this court case.
Yep.
So let me just get the story out. And then there's a lot of unpacking and we can go through it bit by bit because there's a bit to go through here. A group of thieves in France,
Zoutala!
they stole Jean David's credit card.
Who's Jean David?
The guy who had his credit card stolen.
Oh, a mate of mine happened that to him.
The thieves used Jean David's credit card to buy a lotto ticket, and the lotto ticket won 500,000 euros, which is 914,000 Australian dollars.
$1 million?
Yes. Now, the thieves are saying, we bought the ticket, the winnings are ours.
No.
Now, Jean David, he is saying, my money bought the ticket is mine, and so is the winnings. Now, the lotto company is saying the ticket was purchased with proceeds of...
I thought it was happening in France.
The ticket was purchased with proceeds of crime. We're not giving any winnings to anyone. Why am I Russian?
Was unbelievable.
Why is my Spanish guy French and Russian?
That was amazing.
French guy Russian.
That was amazing.
Judge Tony. Do you have any questions? And why aren't you having holding the big bopper? Hold it over this side.
This is an interesting case.
I think for everyone's sake, we maybe don't have to do the accent the whole time. Because you're a judge in Australia.
Okay.
Fine.
No,
Judge Tony.
No, it's okay. I will speak Australian. I think, crikey. Sorry. Oh, you're not into having fun right now.
No, you just say crikey and you remind me of Robert Irwin in that Bonds photo shoot. Doesn't that just make you feel things you don't really want to think? You feel, oh my God, he's so beautiful. Not enough tats and cigarettes for Tony.
No. It's more just that I'm like, oh, you're Australia's baby.
Yeah.
I can't look at you like that. I felt like I was looking at like a relative.
And that's why the confusion and the feelings is...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The same age, me and Robert.
Oh, Charles. That's really...
And I felt the same way when I saw Charles in his underwear.
Yeah, bringing that girl home from Tinder.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Charles had his snake out, you know what I'm saying? Not redacted.
Yeah.
Redinded.
Local
I'm the judge. That's staying in. Okay.
Local Tasmanian snake catcher.
Okay.
What was her name again? Redacted. Sorry,
Redact
Charles.
that.
Sorry, Charles.
Charles got redacted.
We're supportive parents.
We're
just
cool
lashing out because
parents,
we've
like
been
from
in
ECA.
long-term relationships and have to live vicariously through you.
I don't have to live vicariously through anyone. I could get fucked in Tasmania if I wanted, and if my boyfriend was in Tasmania.
Not
know
a true
what I'm
word's been spoken.
Okay, so the thieves think it's their money because they purchased the ticket.
Yep.
The credit card holder
Jean-David.
who has been
Robbed.
victim of crime,
Yep.
says it's mine because it was my money that purchased it.
Yep.
And what did the lottery people say?
They're saying the ticket was bought with proceeds of crime, so it's not a valid ticket, so no winnings are going to anyone. We're
So
keeping the
they
money.
just don't want to pay anything out.
Yeah.
I think that the person whose credit card got stolen should win the money
Interesting.
because they've been because they've been through enough. This is their reparation, having gone through the tragedy, and I would much rather that than the lotto ticket doesn't have to pay anyone out. That would
fucks
piss
me
me
off.
off.
That fucks me off as well.
They shouldn't get away with not paying anything. Fuck them.
Do you want an update?
Click, 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 click.
Here's the update. So
Yeah.
it looked like legally the Lotto company might have got its way.
Well, because they would probably have
They'd
that
lawyer
in
up
there.
hard and
no, but
T's
they
and
probably
C's
got
and
it
bullshit.
totally.
So, and I think everyone in the public felt the same way. They're like, that fuck.
You shouldn't just get out of having to pay that $1 million
Yeah, so
out.
everyone felt the same. So
Love.
this is the update.
Yep.
Jean-David.
Jean-David.
He said, well, if proceeds of crime can't buy a ticket, then I'm not pressing charges. It's fine that the thieves took the card. They're not thieves. I just gave it to them. All good.
They're my friends.
Thus, if there's no charges, there's no crime, and the ticket is valid. But here's the deal.
My God, they could make a Netflix documentary out of this.
Jean-David,
I would play the judge. And I could bring my own costume.
Yeah, you're ready to go. Also, we owe Lily about $13 because we bought that off Amazon and it was hard to get. If the she used her own card, don't ask me about it. We took away the card because of the Charles thing.
Because he kept fucking buying for his own dinner.
Jean-David said, if the thieves are willing to go 50-50, I will say no crime, all good, not pressing charges, it's fine. But if you don't do a deal with me and you don't give me half, then not only is the ticket maybe void, but you're probably going to jail. So thieves, please come forward and you get half, which is 250,000 euros. Jean-David gets 250,000 euros and we all just go about our day. We're all better off.
50-50 is generous.
Yep.
I wouldn't offer them 50%.
What would you offer them?
Maybe 30. I'd be like, look,
Well, hit the gap.
I'm not
30 it is.
I'm not sending you to prison. Oh, sorry, prison.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sending you to jail.
Yeah.
So
jail.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Jail.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I just love that Jean-David goes, no, I'm in control of this narrative and I'm making a play.
Fuck, that's
It feels
really
like a
hot.
Suits episode.
Really hot. Oh my God. Something that blew my mind the other day. I found out that Suits isn't called Suits because they all wear suits. It's because it's short for lawsuits. Oh, that's going to sound so bad.
How do you know that?
I just saw it on TikTok.
Is it a double entendre? like that's
It's
why it's
both.
clever? That's why it's clever?
That's why it's clever, because it's both.
So Young Gravy, who is one of the great poets in society,
So true.
he has a lyric that says, I ain't got no misses. And someone said, is it because you're single and you don't have like a missus? Or is it because you win everything and so you never miss? And he said, it's a double entendre, dog, because I am a lyrical genius. And he's right. Young Gravy is a lyrical genius. Hear, hear. The big bopper has bopped. What's going on?
This is just like, feels like I've been to the Royal Show.
Hi, this is Viv from Pullman, Washington, and you are listening to Toni and Ryan.
massive shout out to a few of our champion tappers over at our Patreon. Jade Skinner, good on you, Jade.
Thanks, Jade.
Ali Daly, Ali Buccini, might be Buccini, Matt, love you, Matt, Caitlin Wheatsall, and Lindsay Provado. Thank you very much for being part of the Patreon.
Yep. Now, we have been nominated for Best Comedy Episode at the Webbies, which is...
W for Webbies.
Oh, I thought it was like for a third time.
Nope, first time.
First time.
Last time as well, probably.
We're pretty pumped about it. There is a fan vote, and we're up against...
Trixie and Katja.
Who are fucking awesome.
Well, is 4 people, but we're currently coming second.
Yeah, so we would love for you to vote. There's a link below if you're watching on YouTube or even listening on the podcast. We can put a little link in there, can't we?
There is a link in there, but also if you just go at the link in our bio on our Instagram and stuff, it's all there. And if it doesn't go straight to our category, you can search for Toni and Ryan, and you only have to vote in one category. You can vote in as many as you want, treat yourself, but you don't have to just like click through all of them.
Just vote for us, and I'll love you forever. And
if you want to.
And if we win, we will go to New York to collect our prize.
Yeah. Which is really thrilling.
And if anyone has a place to stay
near
New York, DM me. Get the blanket out. I was just like, do I want people to do it? No, that's fine because we need a place to stay. The Australian dollar, dude, because of the tariff shit, we can't afford to do that shit.
I don't want to sleep at someone's house.
What if that someone is the Hilton?
Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll stay with her.
She'll DM and say, come on down. Now, Toni, I've got something for you. Check your phone. Watch this video.
Imagine somebody offers you $5 million to make your best friend laugh, but you can only use one single word. Who are you picking, and what's the word you're using?
Imagine you'd be given $5 million to make your best friend laugh.
Yeah.
And you can only have one word. Now, you've got time to think about it. We can ask some questions and logistics stuff, but before you say anything, I have Australian dollars.
Oh, so what's that? $6 US?
$6 US.
Okay. That's really funny. Do you print that off?
Yeah.
I love that.
I feel like I'm in Suits and I'm Meghan Markle because I'm like a deal or no deal girl holding the suitcase full of money.
So wearing suits, lawsuits, and suits cases.
That's why the show's called Suits.
And they're always playing cards.
You're thinking of House of Cards.
They always play suits. Play with suits. Yes. Because like a suits. Like
and the main character's name's Taylor. And what do Taylors do?
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's not, obviously, but yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah. Taylor.
Harvey Specter. Charles, we don't care about what it really is. We're doing...
All right, Toni. One word to make me laugh for $5 million.
Oh, fuck, and you can that's so difficult.
You can have as much time as you like to think about it. Do you want me to leave the room and you can workshop it with everyone watching? Or, again, no rush. We can talk this out. But there is $5 million on the line.
Yep, okay.
I also wish before I stuck this $5 million sign on the front of a suitcase that I looked inside it.
What's in there?
I don't know.
Well, it's $5 million.
Yeah, but like,
trick question.
I actually, like, who knows what's in there?
No, but there's $5 million in there.
Yeah, but also that, probably like whatever the last challenge was from the last Tapathon.
Open it.
Well, not until you make me laugh, sweetheart. What was the last challenge of the last Tapathon?
Full of Maltesers.
They did go everywhere.
We never got those.
They wouldn't be full of Maltesers because we weren't given the correct amount.
Okay, hang on. All right. So do I have to pick you? That I win.
Can someone go throw this suitcase in the trash with the $6 US, $5 million Australian dollars? That was more than one word. Do you want to discuss it with the Tarpers and everyone else? Do you want me to?
No, I don't want you to leave. I feel like I need to stay connected to you. Like if you leave, I'm going to lose the... Okay. Are you also being offered the money? Oh, this is fucking hell. This is
$5 million. What would you do with $5 million? What would you actually do with $5 million?
Oh, do you want me to think about what word I'm going to say, or do you want me to think about
what I would do?
Yeah. I love this game.
How much is a Jimny? It says on the website now.
Like 50 grand or something?
No, I think like 38, 37. How many Jimnies can I get for $5 million if they're 37 each? I'll give them away.
34,999.
Give them away.
34 night. Jeez, that's
You
good.
could get 142 Jimneys with a bit of change left over.
I'll give away 139 Jimneys. Keep 3 for myself. And change.
Treat yourself.
Chimney lights, $2.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh, they're getting it for free. They don't fucking care.
I care though. If I was
Well,
giving someone a car, I'd want to give them a 4-door.
But maybe people like the small one because they're easy to park.
490.
There we go. Okay.
What would I do with $5 million? Don't know.
You'd buy a Pippa.
What's going
what
on?
the fuck's going on over there? Everyone's getting nervous about the money.
Okay. All right. Okay. I have
Pippa
to make.
would have a velour tuxedo
Okay. So I have to make you laugh
with one word.
so that we can share $5 million.
Don't bring me into this. I'm just the
No,
recipient.
but we would share it.
Yep.
'Cause-
I'd give you one of the Jimneys.
But you know what I mean? Like both of us are putting the work in.
Yeah. I'm putting a lot of work in.
Okay.
No, but then I can cheat by just laughing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is that your tummy
just
rumbling?
burped.
Oh, so
No, I'm
burp.
so nervous.
That could have been your word. That would have got me.
Burp.
Yeah. And my word is.
And my word is.
How do you spell that?
Does that count?
No, you have to say no. Like you have to be very clear. You can't just like
Okay.
say some random stuff
No,
and then go,
but
"That
okay.
was the word."
All right, but
Like with
can
fuck
we-
fact, when you say 5 and then whichever one I like, you go, "Oh,
that was the
one
only
I want."
one. Yeah. What about though the fact that you might just decide to be stubborn and not laugh?
Your job is to make me laugh.
No. But you are obviously you get to decide whether
that
you
your
allow
comedy
it.
will decide.
One word though.
If you're just so funny, I can't help but laugh, which is what I do every day for a job. Is just laugh at you.
Yeah, but not with one word. Unlike you, I need a bit of time.
What do you mean? Are you saying that I'm quick?
Saying that you come fast.
Oh.
That's what
I thought
we-
you meant like my humor was so fast.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Okay,
We've got
one.
30 seconds until we're done.
No. One word.
One opportunity.
I've got it.
Oh, Sophie, can you count us down from 10? Slowly and dramatically, please, in any voice you desire.
10, 9, 8,
Sophie's counting will get me there. To the laugh as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Car wash.
Yes! Give her the cash! Give her the cash, Martin! Let's go and spend it at the car wash. This is great.
We could wash all our chimneys.
140 of them.
All right, your turn.
No.
Yes,
No.
because I have just come into some money.
Grant Denyer never plays for the cash, nor does Meghan Markle. You have to know your place in
How come I don't get to do the laugh?
You get to hang out with me all the time, and when I show you the size of my cock, you laugh every time.
Not always.
Can I be devil's avocado?
Yes.
Only because people are going to ask in the comments.
I
Yeah.
believe car wash is one word.
Oh, on the BP sign, it's one word.
Is it?
Yeah, it's car wash is like one singular word.
Is that enough evidence?
Yeah, where's the gavel? Yep.
All right.
All right. Not only do I love to see that, I got another that you love to see it here.
Yeah.
Now, just when you thought you'd seen it all, I stayed in an Airbnb the last couple of weekends I've just been
I love
Airbnb
it for
crazy.
you. Yeah.
And some Airbnbs have a few quirks.
Yeah.
You know, it was an older place, good location, but an older place. Check out the ensuite sink that I've just sent you. Now they've gone for a bit of a seaside theme. Tony, do you care to explain that picture?
It's a glass sink in the shape of like a massive shell, like clam shell.
Yeah.
It looks like you've taken a photo as water is like coming out, like because
That's
it
what
looks.
it makes it look like, yeah. Try brushing your teeth in that.
I hate that. So, can you imagine trying to clean that thing?
We tried to wipe it down. I tried to
You
brush
go
my
in
teeth.
your review. You go, thank you so much for the beautiful stay. I'll let you know we did wipe that down.
I did wipe that down, and there wasn't an Officeworks close by. Only complaints.
Okay.
It was an older place, and we did know what we were getting into. But you know, You do know that someone in the 90s has gone, it's
This
a
is
beach house.
Don't you
What
know-
if we made the bathroom real beachy and made a glass shell and expected people to clean their teeth in it?
Where does the toothbrush go?
There's no other
There's
bench.
no sink.
There's no bench. It's just the sink bit.
I've got something to say though. Can you imagine what a fucking conversation starter that would be if you were having a party?
Well, I was just there with my daughter and wife, and it was a conversation starter. We spoke about it all weekend.
But could you
I took a
imagine?
photo of it and brought it to a podcast.
Absolutely,
That is the
that's the
definition
ultimate conversation starter. Because can you imagine if you were at a party and you go in the sink and you come back out, you go, huh, how's that sink?
Actually, though,
You know, like that's what everyone would be talking about it.
I tell you what, you don't see as much anymore.
Yeah,
Like, because this is the ensuite. It was like
must be nice.
the big corner, like triangle shaped spa bath.
Oh yeah, that's very 90s, eh?
You don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
So Mabel and I are in this huge tub having the best time,
Yeah.
and then the button on the side that the air goes.
Yeah.
Babies love that shit.
Babies
It was
love buttons.
chaos.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
amazing.
Chaos.
That's
We
awesome.
had the most fun, and then we get out, and you think the fun's over when you get out of the bath, and look what you're greeted with. One of the,
You think the fun's over?
I go, Mate, sorry, we're gonna have to get out of the bath. It's bedtime, and she goes, have you seen that scene?
Have you forgotten about the conversation piece that's over there?
But I just saw that and went, you love to see it.
That is so funny. My you love to see it is I just sent you a video.
Yep.
The other day I took Pippa for a big run around the park, and because I haven't been able to walk a lot because I've had like all these troubles with my feet. It's been
Yep.
one of the first times we've gone for like a real big burl around the park.
Yep.
If you hit play and turn your volume up on this video,
What are you watching?
Broad City or fucking Parks and Rec or something. And so I'm like
The
laying
snoring.
there, and it was just the loudest little. And she doesn't really snore a lot, except for when she's like fucked,
Like proper tired.
proper
I
fucked.
think that's the same as humans, right? When you're dead tired.
Yeah.
And then look at her.
Look at her little paws like under her face. Like it was
She
just
is dead.
so fucking cute. And so because Torbs has been away, I sent him that video and he was just like,
He just started walking back from Las Vegas.
yeah, he's like, I'm on my way home. But I just love to see that. I thought it was so fucking cute.
Adorable.
Yeah,
Adorable.
just the actual sound as well. Like, was so adorable.
That is adorable.
That's why I love to see it.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Sean David.
Jean David.
For sharing his story with us. And by that, I mean someone sent me a link to the news article. And thank you to Judge Toni for presiding over society once again. There is a link below if you'd like to vote for us in the Webbies. I think that we could just make a meme out of that and win next year's Webbies. If that's not worth a vote, I don't know what is.
Hey, look at this. Like, it was in the whole way because you can't see.
Well, when you say you can't see, have a look in that screen there where you can see
What
yourself.
about like this?
Kind of. Until there. Until there.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye for us in the Webbies.
That's a web, W for web, not a 3-time entrant. Not.
Love you. Bye.